Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down. So the Pitt Panthers offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, hitting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Pitt right back to the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant, it's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Panthers are flying down the field.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The give on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
It's a seam wide open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pitt pushing the pace.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fights off a defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes a man miss. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Reed. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. The short hands, it's Hagan. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This BYU offense set up with another first down. The inside handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Ready up.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. It's Hagan. Ernie on the Jets. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, they make the big tackle.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over UCLA. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to go up top, and time's running out of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against you.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Lots of running room. And they finally get him stopped. And this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Martin. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the returner will be brought down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Hit right back to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the big fella. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop. just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Reed. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Right back to it. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's
picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They want to run it left here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's now 2nd down.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. BYU has this offense clicking. They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Finds a tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt pushing the pace.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second and short, maybe looking for... And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Lowers, touchdown, Pittsburgh! Great job by the back on the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 9 over UCLA. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Hillstead. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
This BYU offense set up with another first down. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, BYU.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Coming up.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous